Welcome back to Starmade. Look at that perfect landing. So, a little bit of a rough start last time. I hadn't spent enough time with the game at all. Since then, I actually had to restart. I built a little harvester ship that was like half as many harvesters as this, half as big of an area as this, and went too close to a pirate station. Instantly got vaporized. Had to start from scratch with just the little bit of supplies that I had. But I got going again. I've since used this guy to go and harvest a bunch of materials. I've got a decent amount of stuff to start with, I think. I'm going to need tons and tons of stuff once I start making bigger chips, and there's still a lot of elements that I'm missing. Like I can make salvage modules. I made a whole bunch of them. I made 120 of them, but I'm lacking the minerals to make the cannon modules. So I need to vaporize some more asteroids. But yeah, I'm on a planet Biz. We've decided that we're going to go ahead and each individually have our own faction and have two like opposing federations or unions of factions. So I've got my faction module right here. Is it currently set to anything? Let me check my faction. Okay, it says temp faction 414. I want to... Can I change the options? Change the name? Edit faction description. Edit ranks. Alright, got a little sidetracked with the faction thing there. Anyway, we're each going to have our own faction so that we can each have our own home planet, which I don't know how to set that. I'll have to ask one of the guys or look it up on the wiki. But basically it makes it so that we each will have our own little protected world that's safe from each other, safe from pirates and invaders and whatnot, which I think is cool. So I'll have the 414 system. I'm actually in the 414, if you look right here, the 414 system. So pretty cool that I chose that. And right nearby I've got a shop, and there's actually a bunch of asteroids over here. So I want to go and tear down a bunch of those asteroids and get a whole bunch of money and start expanding upon... Whoa, we're upside down. Let's go this way. Are we free of the planet? Are we free of it? Yeah. Ooh. Kind of. It's a little wonky still. Ah, there we go. I think I'm out of the atmosphere. Let's turn around and look at it. It's a nice green, Minecrafty looking planet. I like it. I'll probably be building a house here soon and getting started on doing some factories and whatnot. I'll eventually, like, I want to have something better for docking. That's a nice flat area. Maybe I should start trying to land there. I don't know. Alright, so very, very close. Where's that shop? I think I had it marked. It's right here. Set. Shop. I want to go to shop. Shoppy shop shop. Okay, how about we do it like this then? Plot path to current. There. Where is it? Right there. It's not too far. I can actually just fly. I've got a warp jump thing. So I can just jump there instantly now, which is cool. So there's the shop. Nothing to see really. And then there's a bunch of asteroids right there. And there's a bunch more somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to go and spend some time harvesting materials and expanding this thing. Like, I'm just going to harvest a whole asteroid and sell a whole bunch of materials, rinse and repeat. That's how you get started. It's kind of a grind, but slow down, yo. It's kind of a grind, but once you start to build up a pretty good harvester ship, it goes pretty quick. Like this right now, I've got like 80 going, and it's pretty quick. Not as quick as some of the other guys have with giant arrays and whatnot, but it does okay. Stop shooting. Shoot over there. It does all right for me so far. And I'm just going to be doing a lot of this, which I'm going to do off camera. That's a very bright star. I'm going to move you over there so I don't have to look at you. No. There. And I'll come back to you when I'm done. So, real quick, I did go and mine a whole bunch of stuff. I vaporized like 5 or 6 asteroids and got a whole bunch of components. Let's see. Can I open you? Not new. How about you? Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff. A bunch more stuff. Definitely not enough to do any major building. I'm not set up, but I can get started. I've got enough to build, like add onto my ship and stuff like that, and plenty to build a bunch of stuff like this. Power reactors and power modules to go sell at the shop to get money so that I can buy the things that I need. Because I can make like salvagers, and I can't really make very many cannon modules and stuff like that. But I wanted to quick point out this nice big gaping crater right here and all of my scorched items. I made a 5x5 power cube because I was running out of power doing my crafting. I've got, if I look back here, we've got a bunch of these guys attached to our components here to make crafting a little bit faster. These are the, select one. Can I select one of you? Oh, they're all broken. I'm going to have to repair these. But yeah, I was standing here doing some crafting, and apparently I did not have this thing, or not that thing, this thing set up correctly, because I'm sitting here crafting, all of a sudden I see a little red target like that, but red on the other side of the planet. I'm like, hey, what's that? And as it peeked the horizon, I got blasted to death, woke up right here, saw a nice big crater, and 2 or 3 pirates shooting at me, and was like, oh no, and logged out and logged back in, and they were gone, but they had messed up my power core here. They had almost broken that box, broke that one, made this big hole, apparently broke this stuff. I mean, this thing still works, I think. Yeah, these still work, but these modules attached to them are broken, so I have to use my little healing beam thing. It fixes them, I think. But yeah, I think I need to start working on a better base. This is set up properly now, so this is my home base now. It should be anyway. So they shouldn't be able to attack me here, or they can attack me, but they can't attack my base and my items. So I do have a build block here so that I can go in here, and then I'll be in build mode, which is awesome when you're inside a wall. You can see the planet core and stuff. But Digi told me that they won't attack me if I'm in build mode like this, and they won't attack my stuff, so then they'll just go away, and they won't hurt my ship, and they won't hurt my things. So I'm going to take a break and repair some of this stuff, and I'll get back with you when I've got something else to do. Alright, welcome back. It's actually been quite a long time since I recorded that last clip. More than a week, I think. I've actually personally switched ISPs myself. Our server has switched hosts a few different times. A Starmade update has been pushed since we last spoke. The cargo update has begun to be implemented, And what that does is it limits the amount of cargo these little boxes can hold, which they didn't used to have a limit. You could store an infinite amount of things in this little box, but now you get little warnings like this. And right now it doesn't have any repercussions, but in the future I guess it's gonna like leak items into the void and stuff like that, and be bad news if if you're over encumbered or your ship's over encumbered, you'll be slower. So bad news having that happen. And the way that they're solving it, I think I've got some in here. These things, cargo space. So you can take some of these. Let's take like, I'm just gonna grab like 50 of them. Can I have 50 of those? Okay, and put them right there. Thank you. And basically, like if I want to extend the cargo of this right here, let's say I want to extend the cargo of this right here, I would click on this so it's selected, and then I can place some of these cargo blocks right here. And this will increase the cargo space of that block. And over time, as it fills up, it'll actually like fill up with materials. I think that's what we're seeing here. It's kind of seems a little glitchy. Can I not place you right there? How about right here? There we go. I was gonna place like 9 of them, maybe like a little 3x3 cube. This would probably be easier to do in build mode. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna jump into this build block if I can. Whoa, 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 get out of the wall. Alright, there we go. Now we can kind of see him a little bit better. Let's select this guy again. Or wait, was it you? Yeah, it was you. Yeah, we see the ones that are connected to it right now. Alright, so let's go ahead and place a few more of them. Let's get rid of this rock here. Set a little 9x9 or a 3x3 cube. There we go. And let's get out of build mode. Now let's check this chest. I bet it didn't give it enough inventory space. Oh, it did. Nice. So the capacity of that 9x9 cube there is 2.8K volume. And we've only used 10.9% of it. So there. Little tutorial biz for connecting your storage, and then it appears like that. It looks neat. I like it. I'm not going to do a whole much more with that this episode. I just kind of wanted to show it real quick because I'm still learning, and that's really, really helpful stuff to know. I actually already put some on my ship here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I need a jetpack, man. Get out of this hole. I just need to cover these holes, actually. Jump up there. Jump up there. Jump over there. Go on. Get out of here. Oh, am I out? I'm out. Alright. I actually, as I was saying, I already put some on this ship. My mining ship. And I actually added some more mining lasers and whatnot. So I've got quite the array here. For me, anyway. Pretty nice starter core. Get in there. Get in it. Alright. And while we're in build mode, I'll circle around it. I actually put some more thrusters on it because I was having a hard time maneuvering in space with it. Like trying to land here on the planet and stuff was a nightmare. But as you can see, I've already got a few of these cargo space blocks put here. Just kind of out in the open of the ship. This is just a totally temporary core ship. I think next episode I'm either going to start working on making you a skin or working on starting a base. I think probably working on starting my base, like my storage and stuff, because I need to set up factories and whatnot to make the holes and various components that I need for this thing, so I'm not just standing there AFK with this thing. But yeah, here's the little storage block that I put on it. and it's all linked. These are all linked to that. So let's see, can I like click on it and see how much storage capacity it says I have? That other one said I had like, what was it, 2.8K? We've got 5.1K here. So almost double. Alright, let's go ahead and take it for a little spin. I haven't tested it out since I added all this stuff to it. So here we go. I don't know. I saw some asteroids not too far from here. I don't want to test it on my planet. And I also don't want to run into any naughty pirates or anything. Alright, there's our planet. Where was that asteroid at? I think it was towards the shop. So right here. It's the plot path to there. Okay. I'm just going to fly there and see if I can see any asteroids along my way, along the way there. Let's see. Something else I need to do to this ship is I need to add overdrives. I don't know if you noticed, I didn't really... What's that? That's the shop. Is that a different shop? No, that's the shop that I'm going towards. Okay. I did make another little tiny ship that was sitting on my planet, currently named the Grocery Getter. If I put up my things, it'll show up. Yeah, the Grocery Getter. It's just a little tiny ship core right now that's mainly just a light and fast thing that I was using to go back and forth between the shop. And it's got overdrives on it, and it is awesome. Like, definitely need to put some of that on this thing. Alright, where's the shop at? There we go. Let's go. Because that makes it go faster. Like, the acceleration on this isn't too bad right now, but maxes out at 100. With overdrive, you can max out at 200, which is sweet. Alright, so don't see the asteroids anywhere nearby. I know there were some. I swear it. Well, let me take a little breakaroo, I think, and just a quick cut, so I can find something to vaporize with this thing. Just because I want to see the, I want to make sure that my cargo goes into the cargo where it's supposed to go. So I'll be right back. Check it out. There's the shop. There's some dang old asteroids right there. Really, really close by. I can't believe I didn't see them. Alright, let's get over there real quick. I think these are the ones that I vaporized before, and they may have come back. They look very similar. I want to be careful not to get into any piratey zones. Let me look at my map. I know there is a pirate station not too far from here, and a few undiscovered ones as well. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to set a waypoint to home quick, because I've got my jump drive charged, and then if I get into trouble, I can just jump home, right? I'm not too far. I should be able to, yeah, I should be able to jump right home if somebody comes and attacks me. Alright, so let's go over here and start shooting one of these. Let's go get the green one. Ooh, there's some blue ones over there. Alright, and it's doing the work. Zips through asteroids pretty quick now for a little kind of medium-sized harvester. Pretty quick indeed. I would like to make it a little bit faster, but this isn't bad at all. It's much faster than it was. Yeah, awesome. Alright, now let's go ahead and stop shooting and go into build mode. And let's open this up. Yep, all of our stuff is going into here, and we've only used 1.4% of the volume so far. So I think this will serve us well as a is a good starter-sized harvester. Maybe a few more harvesters, salvagers, and cannons added to the array. But yeah, right now it's going pretty quick. Nice asteroid harvester, not like a planet harvester. So it'll serve me well. Nice. Alright, well I think that's going to be it for me for this episode. Mostly I was just messing around with figuring out how to learn how to do faction modules and figuring out how to work the crafting stuff and trying to learn the cargo stuff, which actually is really easy. It's not too hard. I imagine once I start trying to set up a big giant factory and have multiple giant storage cargo spaces, and I'm trying to pull things directly from them instead of manually load them, it'll be more difficult, but still, we're on our way. Thanks for watching. See you next time.